Bueno, hoy vamos a enseñar una pequeña clase de wrestling en Dumaguete, en Filipinas. Vamos a ver qué tal. Estoy emocionado porque hace un tiempo que no doy clase. Y bueno, vamos a ver qué tal, qué preguntas tienen y qué posiciones quieren trabajar. Y vamos para allá. I've been training between rugby, wrestling and MMA, jiu-jitsu about 15 years. Specifically jiu-jitsu from 2016, so I've been in the game for a while. I have quite a few competition matches, I'll say around 100, and between all the martial arts. And yeah, I'm an enthusiast of martial arts. I love every bit of every martial art that's out there. And one of the goals for me to do this Southeast Asia trip is to visit gyms like yours and see how the scene is and see if I can add something, you know, and if I can get something out of that too, you know. I've learned things on this road. I've been to gyms where they have the maximum belt, they have like a purple belt, and I learned a new trick over there, really cool from the half guard, you know. And you can only learn something as long as your mind is open. Also, I'm a wrestling coach. I've been competing in most of the time in Romania and in UK. So, did you guys make your mind what kind of position you want to work, or you want me to start like, and from there we can see what questions you have?
The second one.
Yeah? The second one? Okay. So if I can have you, so they cannot say it's unfair because I choose the small one, okay? So one of the biggest problems that I've seen actively when I compete jiu-jitsu is most of the people, they don't know how to engage, okay? The first engagement, gi, no gi, it doesn't matter. As soon as they start standing, and you are not the guard puller, because if you're a guard puller, it's pretty easy. You just grab, boom, sit down, and you're gonna be fine. But most of the times you get people, both of them, the top players, and they really struggle with the first encounter. How would you encounter? So we do the start, and what's the first thing you'd like to do? Okay, that one. That's a very common one. But again, if you go against somebody who's really experienced, if you go straight for the neck, it's something very obvious and it's very easy to counter. So if you're gonna go here and you're gonna go for my neck, as soon as you go for my neck, I'm going straight here. Yeah, that's the Russian type. It wasn't even very hard for me to get here, yeah? Why it's so easy for me to go? Because I see it coming. The hardest move to counter is the one you don't see coming, okay? So every time you're here, try first to establish your distance with your head. If I can get here, I can put my head on his forehead. Now at least I know where we are. My hands are here, elbows are closed, and now I can start working. I can go for the grip, for the wrist, or I can go straight up for the neck. But it's different than me coming here, fist bump, and you'll go straight up here. With experience, you get to break this rule, but I will recommend you guys for the beginning, just all the time when you're here, try to get this kind of contact with the head first. As soon as you have the head, you put your hands. Start hand fighting for me, yeah? So you're going over here. I'm always trying to get his hand from the outside to control. If I grab inside, in here, it's because I'm going to retire the head and go for the body, okay? But if I'm from outside, I can pass it, or from here, I immediately can take it away. I can push it away. I can grab with the other hand. So for me, the exterior grip is always superior to the interior one, yeah? So we established two things. Number one, hand connection. Number two, here. Start fighting for the wrist. He went here, boom. I went straight away for the snap, okay? So this is a very cool one because it works, I swear it works from white belt to black belt. This shoulder roll into the Russian tie, or even you go straight for the back from here. So let's say he goes, we're fighting, and immediately he puts the hand on my neck, boom, I go here, and I'm already around him, yeah? Once I have this position, I can keep control of the arm, I can go for the hip, but you also have to be careful with the kimura guys, yeah? They will get you every single time. They will snap that kimura from this position immediately, boom, and they will go for it. I got caught so many times I didn't even go for the back. So we come here, we do the contact, we're fighting, and as soon as he goes for the neck, I'm going to shrug, and pass the hand here to here, okay? So one of you is going to do it, then the other one is going to do it. We're not fighting yet, so decide who's going to do it maybe twice in a row, and then we're going to change. No worries, no worries.
What you don't want.
We'll over here with the big boys. Okay, don't use your hands. It's even easier than that. So if I'm here, if I just shrug my shoulders, I can just pass here. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so it's not that much I'm punching the hand out of my head. It's not that much here. It's more I'm shrugging or I'm pushing. Yes. So that way also my hands are free. I don't have to use my hands in order to do it. Shrug, exactly. Also, once you get used to this move, you get used to also do the step forward, not backwards. Because if you're going backwards, I'm just breaking the distance. If I go forward, boom, I'm getting into this position where I can do lots of damage. So when you grab the Russian, it's still good to have this grip here instead of having it over here. And you see? You have it. There you go, easy. Right? I love the violence. You see, if you do it that way, you save a lot of steps. If you just snap it down, boom, they're gonna go down. Especially if they don't expect it. You know, that's perfect. Exactly. That's amazing. Great. So you see, I'm not pushing with my hands. I'm pushing here. On, boom, grab it. Grab it. And which is very important to remember. When I do this move, I do a step forward. Don't back up. You can do it backing up. It kind of looks like this. I escaped, we're engaging again. But that's not the point. The point is for me to make him pay for every small mistake he does. That way you don't waste anything. I'm here, boom, snap. As soon as I have this, best instinct for him in order to escape is going to be to try to get his leg back there and start pushing with that hand on my neck, on my head, especially on my head, like if you put it straight in. Yeah. So this is going to be his best option for defense. Yeah. I need to let go. I need to start doing other things. I can push, maybe grab here, go for the takedown. I mean, all depends how violent you are. You can go for the lateral one. You can go for suplex, which is frowned upon. Okay. Don't tell me that. Don't tell nobody I told you to go for the suplex. Yeah. My elbow from this position is going to be down, down, boom, straight for the angle big low single. Yeah? That's the best one. Why? Because his leg is already in front of me, and realistically that's the only thing I'm going to be able to grab from that position. This is in the case you miss the beat. Yeah? What the beat looks like, I'm here, boom, and I come straight here, straight to side control. I was faster than him, he didn't have time to defend. Most likely, it's going to happen the second one, where I'm here and he starts defending. He pushes away, boom, I grab him. I'm going to grab my hand, and I'm pushing the knee down. I need to block, it's kind of like a knee bar, like a goal bar kind of situation over there, yeah? So remember, he does the move, you catch him, you start defending, and he needs to go for that angle, boom, there and there. When they're dropping you on the belly, try to put the knee down, the shoulder under the knee, and press, yeah? Yeah. Knee down, the hand even lower. You see he already has another position. From here, that's another move. You can still finish it, but he's going to turn. He's going to turn now, and now you're going to have to grab the other leg exactly in order to finish it. If you do it correctly from the beginning, he's not going to have the option. So how do I do this? Is I come here, I grab, you see my hand is on the floor, and my shoulder, my neck is pushing under the knee, not over. I need to be under. Exactly. And again, the best takedowns are the ones that don't take too much energy from you. If you have to use a lot of energy in order to take somebody down,
Sorry.
it's not the best one. You know what I mean? That's the one, you see? That's a different thing.
So I just need to remember my shoulder is
Under the knee, yes. I mean, for you it's going to be a bit harder with him because of the weight, the height difference. Obviously, you need to go lower. But again, if you put your hand on the floor, tapping that angle, your shoulder is more or less that height anyway. You know what I mean? Move, and what he does as soon as you go for that ankle move, he's going to turn around. You did it over there because it was kind of like, well, why should I let him like stretch my leg if I can just turn around? And usually, as soon as they turn around, so let's say you go for the move, boom, yeah, I do the whole, let's do the whole shebang, yeah, do the whole knee, you go from in and pushing you away, you're going for that, and as soon as he grabs here, I see him, and I know that I'm lost, and I turn around, okay? Now, this is a very bad position for him if he doesn't know how to continue from here. And guess what? Most of the times, people, they don't know how to continue from here because the pressure is really high. So I'm already pushing hard on his neck. You see, he's already using that hand over there for keeping his weight down. Which, funny enough, is probably the worst thing you can do. Keeping that position up is going to put a lot of strain on your shoulder. It's going to make you tired. And I guarantee you that 99% of the times, the person is going to escape. For me, the escape is quite easy. As soon as I go in that position here, boom, no give, even more. I'm so slippery, I'm just going to move my leg away, even try to get the back. Like if you're going super, like, boom, try to go for the back, this position. It's a lot of options from there. You have wizards, they're going to go into the omoplata from there. I'm not one of those guys, okay? So, they'll actively grab your wrist here, try to turn, boom, straight into it. And they have this from that position, which is silly because it's like, man, I worked so hard. You know what's funny? I didn't even know I can do that. So
You learn something new every day.
I'm going to be honest. I know the position is there, and I taught the position a lot of times to other people, but I didn't know I can do it because I haven't rolled for so long. So you have that option, which is really cool if you want to give it a go after give it a go. So let me show you how to finish this position if everything goes right until the last moment where everything goes wrong. As I said, it's not the worst position you can be in. Yes, keep pressing on the head. Great, fantastic. Push from there, and I will try to reach the neck with that hand. Amazing. There you go. Exactly. Great. Yeah, that's the motion. And like whenever I show a wrestling move, the end is always open. Okay, I show you the steps to get there, but after that, it all depends on how the opponent reacts. It all depends how you do the move. So it's not that perfect that you go ABC. You see, like sometimes you go and you get triangle because you didn't give too much space. If you get the fundamentals of the move where you don't put the hand down, you grab the both feet, you push with the whole body, and once you go there, you don't give space between you and your opponent or your training partner, you're going to be fine. Listen, if he goes and grabs the guard, it's fine. You still in a better position than when you started. And again, what's your objective when we started from the beginning? You remember what we said? What was the scenario? Both of us been knocked out, yeah? So we wanted to finish on top. We end up on top, even if the person is in guard, we still can work. That's when the jiu-jitsu kicks in, yeah? You had a question, yeah?
It was a different position.
100%, yeah. That's why I wanted to open the Q&A for everybody. Any position that you have in your head, let me know.
So, for like the opposite, the standard arm drag,
Yes.
right? I get here a lot,
Yeah,
and I get deep enough that I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah.
But then we get to do the go go,
yeah.
and I keep going, and I'm
Yeah, you're chasing it, yeah.
How do I prevent that from turning into the round robin? I know I can switch, right? I can
Yeah.
switch, but I want to secure that and get to the back.
Okay, do the arm rub on me. Okay, So you see, there's two ways to do the arm drag. Either I drag the person, stay here because I'm going to do it with you so you can feel it. Is either I drag the person because I'm stronger and I'm bigger than the other person, or I drag myself behind him. There's no in between. If I just do here, you see, he's going to go immediately over there. So I need to be really focused on which one I'm doing. Is either I'm dragging him all the way, cross my body, or I'm dragging myself towards it. My recommendation is always drag yourself behind the person. Why? You might mistake your strength. Sometimes we overvalue ourselves. Like, oh yeah, I'm bigger and stronger than that guy. And then you start pulling and the guy doesn't budge. It's like just dragging. So you're always going to be safer if I just do the step forward. So external grip on hand, go here. You see I'm cupping the triceps. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a massive step. Okay? I'm doing a massive step. I'm dragging myself. I'm using him as an anchor. I'm not trying to drag him towards me. Again, work smarter, don't work harder. Yeah? So once I'm here, you see I don't give distance. Well, another problem that you might have when you do the drag is that you drag here. That's too much. I need to skim his arm. When I'm dragging my body on his arm and go immediately for this cupping of the hip. Okay? Don't go full, don't try to grab immediately. Grab here. Okay? Because now he needs to react to this, and any reaction he might have, it might be the wrong one, might be the good one, it doesn't matter. He needs to react to this. Okay? I'm not chasing him anymore, I'm not grabbing him anymore, you know?
So my question is, I always felt like I was trying to pull around, but you're saying you step deeper.
Exactly. Look at that. I didn't even have time to react to the drag. And my initial reaction, whenever somebody pulls you, what are you going to do? Pull back.